Historically, it's been said that nurses eat their young. Horizontal hostility, also known as bullying or lateral violence, is a major factor in the nursing attrition rates. Healthcare organizations don't proactively create a healthy workplace. They face the expense of finding, hiring, and training new nurses to replace currently burned out staff. A lack of support for novice nurses hinders the progression of the nursing profession. Without leadership from our senior nurses and all of the knowledge that they gain during their career, novice nurses are set up to fail. Organized mentorship programs allow new nurses to carry on the knowledge gained by the senior professionals and to constantly advance this knowledge as a foundation of their nursing career. Some of the negative effects of not resolving this issue include increased turnover rates within the staff, increased cost of health care, decreased compassion among patients and nursing staff, less transformational relationships will be formed. Mentoring can be an interpersonal phenomenon that aims to nurture the well-being of novice nurses through formal and informal encounters. These encounters can be in the form of supporting, guiding, teaching, role modeling, counseling, and sharing. Mentorship programs are crucial because they improve retention rates, enhance job satisfaction, and reduce compassion fatigue for both mentor and mentee. Confidence, competence, and growth will also occur during both mentor and mentee during these relationships. Not only the nurses benefit from this, but the patients also have advocated the need for a support system that helps to sustain compassion within the nursing practice. My first proposed solution is to create a no-tolerance environment for bullying and to have it established before organizing a mentorship program. Every employee that interacts with the organization should attend annual in-services regarding bullying prevention. Incorporating mandated reporting for those who witness bullying within the organization could also decrease these rates. Creating no-tolerance contracts to be reviewed and signed with each employee upon hire and then annually after the in-services should also help decrease these rates. What is bullying and what is not bullying should also be incorporated into these contracts, and the implementation of progressive discipline should also be clearly defined and described. Anonymous outlets to report bullying should be made available, and ensure that reporters will remain immune to retaliation. My second proposed solution is to identify why the bullying is occurring. One of the most identifiable issues causing nurses to bully was work overload and the related stressors. Adequate nurse-to-patient care ratios should be maintained, and adequate team staffing for nurses should also be implemented. Another common issue that led to bullying was a feeling of superiority. Regular team building workshops should be utilized, and during the orientation process, I suggested incorporating team member shadowing for every new nurse on the unit. So I think that they should be able to follow a CNA, an LPN, your environmental services to see what a day for their careers would look like. So just to create a better understanding for the RN. My third solution was to create the organized mentorship program. So I suggested to not make the program mandatory, but to provide incentives based on milestones and commitment to engage. For example, higher hourly wages for participation and bonuses for both mentor and mentee at milestones, like the 30-day, 90-day, 6-month, 1-year, 18-month, and 2-year review periods. Frequent evaluations should be provided for the mentor-mentee by the managerial staff on the efficacy of how the mentorship program is going. The short-term goal would be to foster higher job satisfaction rates and to create financial stability in the organization. These programs can help organize and identify where the novice nurses may need to improve to become better leaders. This could save time and money when they need to recruit nurses for open senior positions. The long-term goal would be to decrease turnover rates, increase employee satisfaction rates, and improve overall patient safety rates. Studies would need to be implemented to pinpoint specific areas within each facility that are detracting from patient satisfaction and safety rates. Comparisons before and after the mentorship programs have been established would need to be used to create measurable variables to determine success rates of the mentorship programs. Two barriers of executing this successful plan would be the cost of additional staffing, increased pay and bonuses for the participating members, and the cost of an outside data collection agency. Another barrier could be the willingness of an already burned out staff to take on another endeavor. So the retention of experienced, better educated nurses can only improve the quality of care that the patients are receiving. Knowledge won't be lost, but will be constantly reevaluated and improved upon by each generation of novice nurses. The outside parties that I think would need to be implemented would be the outside data collection agencies, because I feel they would most reliably create unbiased data for the organization to work off of. So the managers would be well placed in the role for the mentors, given the nature of their relationship with the frontline staff. By embedding compassion in the system to be adopted by nurse managers and mentors, this could be promising as an undertaking to teach nurses compassion to incorporate into their practice. Compassionate nurse leaders play a critical role in filling the void and creating a compassionate culture for nurses who experience the compassion vacuum on a job. The managers have formal authority and responsibility to take progressively stronger forms of discipline when the employees fail to meet expected standards of achievement. However, inappropriate discipline, too much or too little, could undermine the morale of the whole team. Determining appropriate disciplinary action, then, is often difficult, and many factors have to be considered. The lack of an organized mentorship program is decreasing patient safety rates, increasing healthcare costs, and decreasing employee satisfaction. Creating no tolerance for bullying work environments with monetary incentives for participation will encourage healthier and more productive mentorship programs. By implementing the strategies, patient safety rates should increase along with employee satisfaction rates and retention rates, in long term decreasing overall healthcare cost.